Well, the Turkish government says it's agreed to suspend redevelopment plans for an Istanbul park until a court ruling after the Prime Minister had talks with the protesters. The plan to rebuild an old army barracks on Gezi Park has sparked Turkey's biggest anti-government protests in decades.
Turkish police arrest anti-government protesters in Ankara. The demonstrators were blocking roads in the capital on Thursday. At the same time, Turkey's Prime Minister Tayyip Erdogan was meeting representatives of the protesters. He's hoping to end a 2-week-long anti-government backlash that started with a police crackdown on demonstrators opposed to the redevelopment of a park in Istanbul. A spokesman for Erdogan's AK party says he's agreed to abide by a court ruling on the park plan.
We won't take any steps until the judiciary process is over. Even if the verdict is affirmative, paving the way for the project, our government will hold a referendum to find what our residents want.
The government's urging the protesters to end their campaign and go home. Activists involved in the meeting with Erdogan says they'll consider their position with their fellow protesters. They're wary that a referendum result would not be legally binding.
We are going back to Gezi Park now, and tomorrow morning we'll be evaluating this with our friends and we'll announce our decision tomorrow night. We'll leave it to our friends.
Among the protesters, there were signs of discontent with the outcome of the meeting.
I don't
think the government understands that this problem is bigger than Gezi Park. The crowd here has a different demand. They want human rights, superiority of law, implementation of international law in Turkey. I think that was just a speech to calm things down by sorting out the Gezi Park issue, but ignoring other problems.
For now, the protesters are firmly in place. On Friday morning, Erdogan said he would share with the nation details of what he called a game being played with Turkey. He's accused foreign forces, international media and market speculators of stoking the unrest. Jerome Evans, Arise News.